1 liter, usually I write 1 liter like that. If not, if you write like that, then it makes no difference. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Okay. So 1 liter will be 1000 ml, which will also be 1000 cm cube. I think you know this in your primary school. Remember you said that 1 liter is 1000 cm cube, which will also be 1000 ml. And you can also look at the drinks that you buy from the supermarket or whatsoever. They have the volume written down there, right? How much water is that? Okay? Alright, so this is something that we need to know. Now, next, I'm going to show you how we convert, okay, this A, B, and C, okay, and D, okay. Now, this particular one, I want you to look at the board and pay attention, because this particular method is exactly the same as what I have done in your area. Okay, this is conversion of units. Now, can you look at A? Now, 1 meter is 100 cm, everybody know this. Okay? So, if I cube this side, I must also cube this side, right? What's the meaning of 1 meter cube? 1 meter times 1 meter times 1 meter. So this is still 1 meter cube, right? 1 times 1 times 1 is still 1. So this side becomes how many cm cube? How many zero? 100 times 100 times 100. So how many zero? 6. Not 9, 6. Do you all agree? 6 zeros. Correct? Understand? Okay. So they want to find 1 meter cube in cm cube. So 1 meter cube will be just 1 million cm cube. That will be your part A. Is that clear? Alright? Now, usually I don't get people to memorize because it's very difficult to memorize. You just cube it, you use a calculator, you get the answer. Do you understand? So there's no need to memorize so many things. Okay? Now, then they want to perfect 1 cm cube in meter cube. Now, remember I always line up. They want to find 1 cm cube in meter cube. Now we know from the previous part, like that, right? 1 million cm cube is 1 meter cube, right? Agree? Now they want what? 1 cm cube. Remember I said to line up? This one will be 1 over 1 million times 1, right? Remember, this over this times this, remember? The 4 apple, that one. The 7 apple, that one. So this one will be 0.123450 and a 1 meter cube. Okay, so if you look at the textbook, it gives you the same answer. But I don't wish that you memorize so many things. You just memorize 1 meter is 100 cm cube. Do you follow what I'm talking about here? Yes or no? Okay, yeah? Alright, now, then I'm going to do part C. Okay, part C and part D are actually more important. Okay, I'm going to do part C first. Alright. Part C, they want us to find 5 meter cube in cm cube, right? Correct. I'm going to do the same way. Now look at the one. 1 meter is what? What do I do? Just now I just taught you. 100 cm. Very good. 1 meter cube will be cube. So 1 meter cube will be 1 million cm cube, right? So now I have a 5 meter cube. Now can you see it's lined up together already? So it will be 1 million over 1 times 5. This will be a 5 million cm cube. Let me see. Yes or no? Okay, now how do I use this method? Remember this one? I showed you many times. Let's say $2. Right? How do I get 7 apples? 2 over 4 times 7. What does 2 over 4 give? one is 5 million cm cube. Okay. Now, then they ask in milliliters. This one is in cm cube, right? Now, just now I just told you, milliliters is the same as cm cube, right? So this will be what? 5 million ml, right? Can you see that they are equivalent? Can you see that they are equivalent? Yes or no? Yes, huh? Okay, now next, we look at part D. Okay, part D may be a problem because some people will not know how to convert it. So let's take a look. First in meter cube, then in what? Liters. Now let's take a look. 1 meter cube is 1 million cm cube. We already know from here. Is that okay? Now I say to line them up, so I will put 1 million cm cube equals to 1 meter cube first. Then I find 80,000 cm cube equals to, this will be 1 over 1. 1 million times 80,000, right? Correct? Okay. So this one 4 zeros will be over. So 0.08 meter cube. Is this correct? Is this correct? Yes or no? So that's how we do it. Now, next part. They want it in liters. This one is easier. Now, 80,000 cm cube. We know that 1,000 cm cube is 1 liter, right? Correct. So, can I see you line already? So, how was the working? Can someone tell me? 1 over 1,000 times 80,000, 301. So, this should be 80 liters. Is this correct? Yes or no? Okay. So, what is the moral of the story? You just line them up. This side will be lined up. Okay, just like here, you just line this up. This side will be lined up, and then we will use the same method. Are you all okay? Are you all okay with what I'm saying? Can or cannot? Can, okay, good. Now, next. Okay, I'm going on to something that is called nets. Okay. Now, some people will think that nets is just like those you go and catch fish, that kind of nets. It's not true. Okay, I'm going to show you what is the net in nets, alright? Okay. Let's talk about what is a net. Now, I think all of you have bought cakes before from the cake shop, right? You know the box that comes with the cake, right? Does it come in a box form or is a flat sheet of paper? Box, it's a flat sheet that they fold, right? You agree with what I'm saying? Okay, now, this is a cube. Can you see? Cube has got all sides equal, right? Now, I want to tell you something here. This is a net of the cube. Why is it the net of the cube? Because when you fold, it can become a cube. Can you see it? How do I fold it now? Can you see this will be the base? This four will be the sides, right? And this will be the cover. Okay, then I want to ask one question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also 6 squares. Is it a cube? Can I fold into the cube? I cannot, right? Why cannot? Because it's not possible. Right? You just go one round, but you have no cover. Do you know what I'm talking about here? So, it doesn't mean that a 6-sided figure, as long as it's 6-sided, it will be a net. It is not true. Okay? Now, what about another possible net for this? Can you see I can have one here? And I can, you can also make a net. So a net is something that when you fold, it will form the figure. Understand? Okay, now then I ask you one more thing. Okay, you need to know what is the net of a cube. Now what about a cuboid? What about cuboid? Depends on the dimension, right? I will have a base, right? Then I will have this one, right? These two must be the same, these two must be the same, right? Then I need to have another cover, which is the same as the base, correct? Then it will become the net of the cube. Okay, now, it doesn't mean that whenever I draw a lot of rectangles, that means it's the net. You must be able to fold it up to form the figure. Okay? Alright. Now, let's turn to the textbook now. Okay, let's turn to the textbook now. So, you can see that this is a cube. I've already shown you the net on the board. Okay? And this is a cuboid. I've also shown you the net of the cuboid. Okay? Then, now all of you look. Triangular prism. What is a triangular prism? That means when I fold it, I will get a triangle. And can you see that when I fold up and then I fold these two up, it becomes a triangular prism? The tomorrow chocolate, that one. Can you see it? Now what will this give me? A cylinder, right? Circle, then the curved surface, then another circle. This will give me a cylinder. Don't tell me this will give me a divide. Understand? This is a cylinder. You can see? So what does net means? Net means when I fold the figure up, it will become that particular figure itself. Okay? Alright, so that is called a net. So I suppose I don't have to say too much. You know what is a net, right? Okay, so you read 172 page and 173 yourselves, and I'm going on to perimeter and surface area of cubes and cuboids. Now, if you look at this page, page 175, can you see they give you another possible net of the cuboid, of the cube and the cuboid? Can you see? I'm talking to you. Yes or no? They give you another form where you can form the cube and the cuboid. Okay? Okay, good. Now, I'm going on to example 2. Okay, and I want you to pay attention on the board. Because today we're just concentrating on cube and cuboid, that's all. Nothing already. Okay? Alright. So let's take a look at this. A cuboid with dimensions 9 cm by 7 cm by h cm has a volume of 378 cm cube. Calculate the height h of the cuboid. Okay, I think this one in primary school you've done it before, right? Have you done this type of questions in primary school before? Yes. Yes or no? Yes, huh? But this time round, I think because we have learned algebra, I would like you to use algebra instead. Okay? Because some people when you present, right, you just give me one whole set of numbers and you never explain, you know. Remember the one that is a big rectangle and a small rectangle and you're supposed to find the area of the part? Just give me 70 minus 2, after that you divide the out of answer. You never tell me what is it. Alright? Okay. Now, volume is 378. Therefore, I will have 9 times 7 times h will give me 378. Is this correct? Yes. Length times breadth times height will give me 378. Alright? Okay. So, height will be 378 divided by what? 9 times 7, right? Okay, all of you use your calculator. What is this height of the cuboid? Huh? 6. This is 6, is it? So this is a 6 cm. Are we okay? Yes or no? Yes, huh? Okay, good. Now, part 2. Let's take a look at part 2. If the cuboid is melted to volume, right? Correct. So this one is actually L to the power of 3. Now, if I have a cuboid, how do I find the volume of cuboid? Let's say this is length, this is breadth, this is height. It will be length times breadth times height. Correct? Okay, actually a cube and a cuboid, the formula is the same, length times breadth times height. Just like for the cube, the breadth and the height is the same. Okay? Alright, now, so part 2, I will have L cube must give me 3, 7, 8, right? I melt the whole thing to become a cube, so the volume must be the same. So 3, 7, 8. How do I find L? Divide by 3 or cube root? Cube root, okay. All of you key in your calculator. You must know how to key in your calculator. Give me to 5 truncate first. 7.2304. Truncate, right? Okay, so final answer 7.23 cm, right? Okay, so that will be the length of the cube. Is that okay? I'm talking to you. Is this okay? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, good. Next part, part 3. Now I know it's very hard, and I also know that it's very, very late in the afternoon. But the thing is that the lesson is being scheduled at this time, and I have no way I can change it. Alright? So you just pay attention, and then I will release you at 3:50. Is that clear? Okay. Let's look at part 3. If the cuboid is melted to form cubes of length 3 cm, how many cubes can be obtained? Okay? Now, volume of 1 cube will be 27 cm cube, right? Correct. Number of cubes I will get will be 378 divided by 27. Is this correct? Okay, what's 378 divided by 27? 40. Is it exactly 40? Is it exactly 40? Yes. Yes. So this answer will be 40. Everybody clear? Yes or no? This is when you melt down the cuboid to give you cube, then you get 40. Understand? Okay, now part 4 is different from part 3. I want you to look at part 4. All of you read at part 4. What did he say? He said that if the cube is cut to form cubes of 3 cm, the maximum number of cubes that can be obtained will be the same as that found in part 3. Okay? Is this incorrect? Explain your answer. That means what the thing is saying that if you cut, right, you will still get 27 cube. Is this correct? No. Okay, why no? Let's take a look. Now that's how we found out which is 6, right? Correct. That means this one I can cut into 3 parts, right? 3, 3, 3, right? Can you tell me how many parts this can be? 3, 3, and 1, right? So this one is only 2, no? This one is 3, correct? How about here? 2. What's 3 times 2 times 2? 12. I can only get 12. Can you see it? I can only get 12 cubes if I cut it. Okay? Now, if you look at the answer, next page. Did it say anything? Or here, by the side. Okay. This thing is not correct because of this. The maximum number is 12. Now, can you tell me what's the big difference between part 3 and part 2? What's the difference between part 3 and part 2? It's the same cube. How come 1 is 27, 1 is 12? Yes? Okay. What Loka is saying is that part 3 is you melt it and it can be molded, right? But what about part 4? You just cut. Then the extra, can you melt it and remold? You can't. That's why there's only 12. Is that clear with what I'm saying? Yes or no? Yes, huh? Okay, good. So that will be example 2. Okay? Alright, next I'm going to example 3 and example 4. Okay? Let's look at example 3. Okay, I'll make this smaller. Alright? I will not show this because it's a bit confusing. I'll just let you look at the question first. Okay? Now, don't sleep. I say already, I will let you off at 3:15. Okay? Alright. Okay. Now, calculate the volume of wood. Hello? The volume of wood used in making an open rectangular box 2 cm thick. Given that the internal dimensions are 54 by 46 by 18. What about open? Once you see open means don't have cover. Understand? Once you see open means what? Don't have cover. Okay. Now let's have a look at the box. Alright. This is 54. This is how much? 46. And this is what? 80. This is the internal dimensions. What do you mean by external? External means what? After the 2 cm thick, right? Agree or not, class? I'm talking to you, yes or no? Okay? That means there's a 2 cm thick like that, right? That's going to go on like that, right? But do you agree on top there's no 2 cm, it's a flat thing? Do you agree with what I'm talking about? That means the top of the box, it will just look like that, right? Flat. Agree? Okay. Now, can you understand that the volume of wood is the big cuboid minus the small cuboid? Do you agree? Yes or no? Okay, now let's take a look here. Now, volume of big cuboid. I want everyone to look here. 54, right? I must plus 2 plus 2, right? So how much is it? What's 54 plus 2 plus 2? 58. Okay. What about the weight here? 46 plus 2 plus 2, right? So how much is that? 50, right? Times. Now, the height is different. Do you plus 2 on top? No. Don't have. So you only plus 2 below. So what will it become? So what will it become? Only 20, right? Okay, 20. Okay. Get all of you clean your calculator and tell me what this is. 58,000 cm cube, right? Okay, good. Volume of small cuboid will be 54 times 46 times 18. Okay, all of you clean this one. What's the answer? 44712, right? So what is the volume of wood used? Will be this one minus this one, right? And you'll get the answer. It's an exact value. So I don't have to talk about it. Am I right to say that? Okay, can you understand? Can you understand here? Yes or no? Yes, huh? Okay, then so you better wake up. Yeah? No, no. Must you come and tell me you want to go and bathe, do a spa, then you come back. Okay? Alright. Alright. Next. Example 4. This is the last example that I'm going to show. Okay. What is the surface area of the cube? Surface area means all the faces together. L times what? 6. Okay. This is when it's a closed cube, you know. What if like this is a fish tank and don't have a cover? Then it will be what? 5. So you must read carefully what the question says. Okay, close and open is different. Alright? Now, let's take a look here. The volume of the cuboid is easy. Length times breadth times height. Now, what about the surface area? Surface area means the areas of all the faces. I will have length times breadth, right? How much times what? 2, right? Because top and bottom. Okay? What about this one that's facing you? L times what? H. I must times 2 also, right? Front and back. Then I must have breadth times height. Then I must times 2. The 2 sides. Okay? Now what if I tell you this is open? Open, there is no cover. So the L times length times breadth will only be 1 height. You cannot have 2 heights. So that's the difference, and you must know the difference. Everybody clear with what I'm saying here? Yes or no? Understand? Okay, good. Alright. So that is the difference here, okay? Alright. The last example. Okay, let's take a look at this. A cuboid, I'm going to write here. A cuboid is 6 cm long, 4 cm wide, and 3 cm high. Calculate the volume. I think it's very easy. All of you tell me the volume. What? What's that? Volume will be 6 times 4 times 3. Answer? 72 what? cm cube, right? Now, next one. This is part 1. Part 2. What will be the total surface area? Now, they tell you this is a cuboid. They didn't say anything, so it's a closed one. Understand? So, I will have what? 6 times 4 times 2, right? Top and bottom. Plus what? 4 times 3 times 2 plus what? 6 times 3, right? Okay. 6 times 3 times 2, right? You must always have top, bottom, side, front, back. Understand? So, when I take this out, this one will become 48. This one is 24. This one is what? 36, right? Can you add them up together for me? 1 what? 108, is it? Okay, 108 cm squared. Are you all clear now? Are you all clear now? Okay, I want all to wake up. I'm going to summarize what I've done today. Okay? Alright, I'm going to summarize what I've done today. Okay? Surrender. Okay. I told you 1 meter is how many cm? 100. I cube this side must also cube. So 1 meter cube is what? 1 meter. Because it's 0, right? cm cube. Then you line them up and you get the answer. Okay, according. Now, what is the net? You fold already, you will get the figure. That's a net. But does it mean that a cube, any 6-sided thing folding will form the cube? No. 6 phase no. It depends. Sometimes it will not fold into a cube. Understand? Okay? Now then, if I have a cube, what is the volume? L times L times L. Actually it's LT lah, but we don't have to say so much, right? Okay? What about the total surface area? L times L times 6, right? This is a closed cube. What if I don't have the top? Then you times 5. Okay? Now, next one, the cuboid. What's the volume of a cuboid? Length times breadth times height. Okay? Total surface area? Length times breadth times 2 plus breadth times height times 2 plus height times 2, right? I told you need top, bottom, side, front, back. Correct? Now, what if I tell you this is an open cuboid? That means don't have top. What will happen? This one will just become what? L times B, L times 2. Understand? And just now the example whereby there's a thickness. Do you agree that the top is a flat thing? That's why there's no thickness at the top. Do you understand what I'm talking about here? Yes or no? Okay? For those who are unsure of what I'm talking about, if you look at this particular cuboid that they have shown you on the page, okay? I'm going to show you here. Alright. Can you see on top is a flat thing, so it's only 18 plus 2. Can you see it? Okay, but this one is 54 plus 2 plus 2 because of the thickness. And the breadth is 46 plus 2 plus 2 because of the thickness. But the height, only the bottom for thickness. Understand? Because it's a container. Everybody okay? Yes or no? Alright, good. What is the number on the content page now? 37. Okay. Can we write down 37? Can you write this down? Okay. Now I'm going to write the questions on the board, okay? All of you? I'll leave this on the board. I will not take it away. Don't worry. Can I turn to page 178? Okay. Now, 1A part 2 says what? Express each of the following in cm cube, right? question 4. 4B. Now, for question 4, can all of the whole class read the question for me? For each of the following cuboids, find what? Volume and what? Total surface area. Is that clear? Total surface area. Understand now? Okay, now, I'm going to give you just some last instructions. Please draw the diagram. Is that clear? Please draw a simple diagram to indicate. Alright? Alright, I will start 1A part 2 for you. Alright, all of you take out your books and paper. We will start now. 1A part 2, all of you take this down. Let me check if I've got all the questions. 2A, 2B, okay. 4B, 6, 7, 8, and 12. Is this correct? Okay. Now, all taken down already? All taken down already? Okay. One more minute to take it down. Okay. Let's start 1A part 2. All of you write down on the full set. I'm going to start for you so that you have less to do at home. Express each of the following in cm3. They want to change this to cm3. Okay? Now, all of you write down. Can you write down these few steps first? All of you, I'm coming down to see if you are not starting, then just get out of class. I'm trying to start to cut down the number of questions, and if you want to talk, you want to then just go. So, 0.5 meter cube. Now, class, can you see down here a line up already? So, it will be 1 million over 1 times 0.5. You will get what? You will get a 500,000 cm cube. Is this a 500,000 cm cube? Okay. Alright, good. Okay. Next question. They want you to express this in cm cube. Sorry, in meter cube. Okay? Now, I already know from part A. Am I right? This is what I know from part A, right? Alright. But in order to line them up, I can write this way also, right? Agree? Can you see that they are equivalent? Okay. Now, I want to know if it's lined up already. If it's lined up according to the same units already. Can you see it's cm cube already? So what is the working here? Tell me. 1 over what? 1 over what? 1 million times what? 67800. So this is how many meter cube? go to the right. Okay? Now, I have done this and this for you already. Right? Okay? Now, can you all look at 2A? What did they say for 2A? Express what? Express 0.84 meter cube part 1 in cm cube part 2 in milliliter, right? Now I want to know if cm cube is the same as milliliter. Yes, okay? Now we already know 1 meter cube is 1 million cm cube. Just now we did already. Okay? 0.84 meter cube. How many cm cube? Four with how many zeros? How many zeros? 4 zeros. Right? So this will be your part 1, right? Your part 2. How much is this in ml? Same, right? Correct. cm cube and meter cube. Sorry, cm cube and ml is the same. Okay? Alright? Now, next, I'm going on to part 3. Let's look at 2D. Okay, they want this. Now, all of you look up. 1 million cm cube is 1 meter cube, right? So 2560 cm cube is how many meter cube? I'll give you 1 minute to get this one. Same way. Do you get this? Do you get this? Can okay, part 2. Part 2, what do they want? Can you tell me? In what? In liters. How many cm cube is 1 liter? 1000 cm cube is 1 liter, right? So 2560 cm cube will be how many liters? How many liters? 2.56 liters. Are we all clear? Are we all clear? Okay, I have 3 more minutes. I will just do up 4B for you, and then we will just have this 4 to do at home. Would that be okay? And these 4, all these things I want it on Wednesday. Don't come and tell me on Wednesday you cannot hang it or whatsoever. Understand? Okay, you'll be headed up to the Discord, alright? Okay, let's take a look at 4B. Can we just roughly sketch the figure first? Can you just draw this figure? Use your calculator straight away. 4201. What's the units? CNQ. Good. Now I'm not done with the question yet. What's the second part? Total surface area. I told you, they didn't say anything, that means it's a closed one. Okay? So you write down. Water is what? 7 times 12. I must times up. 2. Next. 12 times up. Okay, bottom I've done already, right? If I want front back, what is it? 7 times up. 5. Good. If I want side, what do I have? Yes. 12 times 5 times 2. Now, straight away you can get the answer. You just press the calculator, you can get the answer straight away. I want to know the units. CN what? Square. So what's the answer? 3 what? Do you get the 358? Yes or no? 3, 5, 8. Okay, now last. Can you see that I've completed until number 4 for you already? Okay, the next 4 questions you're supposed to do at home. If you cannot do the next lesson when we come back, when I ask for the question, you raise your hand. No worries to tell me cannot hand it because your name will be given to the discipline committee. I will not give you any more chances because I'm tired. Okay? Alright, okay, let's stop.